Oh, sorry.
No, so you could also get into the matter. Will you please tell the audience why you wanted to write this a play about bullying?
Okay, so my idea for this play was two things. First of all, to show how bullying can happen not only in school with youths, but in a working relationship where someone may think that the person is above them so that they have a right to bully them, which is not true at all. And to show how the idea of solution in bullying in school that we hear in health class is kind of, I don't know what the word is, it's kind of sterile. And I feel like that shouldn't be the only solution that we hear about in school. So I wanted to show a different idea for a solution for bullying.
Okay. Now for our first stage reading, An Extraterrestrial Guide to Greatness.
Two humanoid aliens are in an alien spaceship and are discussing their trip to the planet Earth.
What was that, Commander? I thought I just heard you say Earth.
Yes, obviously. Set our course for Earth.
Are we talking about the same Earth? The forbidden planet? Planet of the apes? Every time is wartime Earth?
Are you deaf? There's only one Earth. We are on a trip to learn about the locals and what they call human nature.
What is it? Human nature, sir?
No one really knows. We think it's their secret to survival. I mean, how could a single species survive so long without some sort of secret?
A good planet? Survival of the fittest? Good genes?
Is that any way to talk to your commanding officer? I, who took you with me on this trip when no one else would consider you a crew member? Show some respect.
Setting course for Earth, sir.
Beeping noises like buttons being pressed, and then a zapping noise as they beam down to Earth. Earth. The actors act as if they are walking on a crowded street. They pantomime being bumped into, tripping over people. The aliens are acting fascinated by what they see, although there are not actually any other actors on the stage.
Take this down, boy. It's fascinating. See how the inhabitants walk, and they talk, they eat, they sleep, they breathe.
Their behavior is surely fascinating, sir, but it doesn't seem out of the ordinary.
Enter Dana and Avery. They are walking home from school. Dana is making fun of Avery, and Avery is trying to ignore her.
Hey, super freak, why don't you ditch your homework and find yourself a life? Leave me alone, Dana.
What about them?
They don't look spectacular.
With all due respect, sir, they look interesting.
Why is that?
They look the same in size and dress, yet they are speaking to each other as enemies.
Sorry, couldn't you hear me over the voices in your head? I'm not crazy. Sure you're not. You're nothing but a stuttering loser.
A stuttering what?
What? Who are you?
Interesting.
He points in the direction of the trainee, who looks first confused, and then begins to scribble on the notepad.
They question my identity immediately. How existential.
Look, Avery, another loony bird for your collection.
Predatory response. Strange. That could imply violence at home.
What did you say? How did you know about that?
Are all human interactions hostile?
Answer my question.
Hostile. Hostile and quick-tempered, except for you.
Me?
Yes, you. You're the quiet one, and you stutter. Her fault, really.
What are you doing? This mindless chatter has nothing to do with our planned observations. Sir.
There is always something to learn from a scenario like this.
A scenario like what?
Can't you see the signs? Look at this one's arms. Bruising above the wrist. Bags under her eyes. Unkept appearance, not enough to be noticed. Domestic violence. I'm really sure of it. She's the hostile one. This one is the stutterer. Why do you think that is?
domestic violence, right?
Wrong. She's being bullied.
Okay. What does this have to do with the learning scenario?
She's being bullied by little Miss Domestic Violence over there.
Why would she attack while under attack? This seems a bit backwards to me.
This is what we've come to learn.
My fault? Where would you get that idea? Mick Loser has had that stutter since before I've known her.
You are lying. Trainee, take this down. This is what we come for.
To stalk a couple of kids?
Not stalk. Observe.
You mean inspect Avery for signs of personality?
Observe that.
Observe what?
Humans being human.
What's that supposed to mean?
How's your father?
Who told you about that? No one knows about that.
You did. You act like the toughest girl on the planet, yet you're covered in bruises.
Stop that.
Why do you hurt Avery?
That's what you do to smaller kids. Dad to me to her. That's how it works.
Is it?
Well, I have to transfer the hurt somewhere.
Does it work?
It has to. What are you doing? You keep snapping.
Well, of course I do. That's what crazy people do, right?
I suppose so.
You're so vulnerable right now.
What are you talking about?
Look, we're alone.
Why do you care about this? Shouldn't you be off, I don't know, in some sort of asylum?
Now, Dana's getting to you. You're having a jab at my character because she had a jab at yours.
Why shouldn't I? She has it easy.
Where do you get that idea?
Which one?
That she has an easy. Outward appearances aren't
I'm
everything.
sorry. I didn't mean to. I'm so
Oh, goodness. So there. There. Trainee! Trainee, you can...
What is it, Okay. Look, I'm sorry about the commander. He's kind of tactless. Sometimes. Most of the time. Actually, all the time. He means well, I think.
It's my fault, really. I'm such a loser.
You shouldn't let Dana get into your head. She shouldn't be able to control how you feel.
But she can't. How am I supposed to stop her?
I don't know. The commander's the smart one. He's good at knowing things. I just know that sometimes it's easier if you don't go at it all alone. You know?
Probably smarter than what the commander says.
Thanks. No one's ever really called me smart.
Maybe that's how we stop this. Band together. I guess we're not really as alone as we think we are. If we stick together, then...
Brilliant! Why didn't I think of that? Wait a minute. I sent you to here, and you spoke with her, which instilled the idea, which by extension... I did it! I did think of that. I'm a genius. A trainee, write it down. Brilliance.
Okay. Have you concluded your observations, sir?
I believe so.
Why did you guys even do this?
You probably wouldn't believe me if I said it was the right thing to do. I don't think so. I suppose everybody, even you puny humans, deserve a chance to be great. And how could even the greatest being in the universe be great if they had some bully hovering over them?
I suppose we can leave now then?
Of course. Beam us back to the ship, trainee.
Wait, training.
Yeah?
Thanks.
Back in the ship?
What's with the sudden burst of compassion?
I just thought that there are certain humans observing us, and they might need